some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for that water. Get your pitcher of that water. Lift that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Wow. Now move your body and drink some water. Stretch it. Move your body, drink some water. Oh. Move your body and drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Man. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But to stay healthy, remember, 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Now, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink your water, family. Drink your water. Man, great early afternoon. We about to do a late brunch with the ancestors right now. You know, do our toast. We got our toast and talk. If y'all got some stuff that's on your mind, lines will be open. Lines will be open. Shouts out to Brother Tim. I see you out there. Thank you for joining us live for this toast and talk. Calling lines will be open after we get done pouring the libations, or as we call it, doing the toast, saluting those ancestors. I am just trying to make sure everything is up and running in the way that it needs to be. Let's see. Okay, it ain't showing that we on YouTube yet. But those that want to join us and possibly get points, get in the competition, join us at GNJmedia.live. Once again, that's GNJmedia.live. All right, I'm having problems here. Let's see, we are streaming. We are live on Facebook on Gye-Nyame Journey, live on Facebook on Hot Tim, And it says we're live on YouTube, but I'm not seeing the results of that yet. All right. Get to make sure we are streaming on all cylinders so that we can go and make sure we get all of the family involved in the conversation. If there is a conversation, because the conversation is up to y'all this early afternoon. We're right before afternoon, and we're gonna at least put a libations. If nothing else pop up, then I'm gonna go on and enjoy the rest of my day. This has been one of those rare weekends where I don't have a lot of stuff popping up on me, and I'm very, very, very grateful for it. And we still don't got the chat popping up on Gye-Nyame. Oh, there you go. All right, so now all of our chats are up, so you can hit us. We are live on Spreaker. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube and Periscope. So, family, feel free to hit us up. Let us know what's popping off in your life and what's on your mind. What do you think we need to talk about today? You know what I'm saying? It's all up to you. It's all up to you. The video that I did with Brother Phil and Elder Cabernet, we approaching 5,000. I want to thank y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Keep on liking, keep on sharing. Let's keep on building it up. All right. Newsletter went out yesterday, and I think I might share a little bit of that with y'all today. I'm gonna figure out. It shouldn't be that hard for me to demonstrate how to do it. As a matter of fact, I am going to do it, just to show y'all just a little bit of how we get down at Gye-Nyame Journey. So I'm gonna go on and pull that up right now, and I am going to share it. There we go. I am going to share it on. I'm gonna share it on the screen. Yep, we're gonna try. We're gonna see how it turns out on the screen, so I can show you how to work it. Because some people are having problems working it. All right. So what I want to do is I want to push bullet this. I'm gonna push it. All right, let's push it. Where do I want to push it? I want to push it to where? I want to push it to my 1+6T. We're going to push it. Let's see if it works. Boom. Just pushed it. It's pushed. So I should be able to get it and pull it up for y'all. But let's go on. Let's hit this toast first off. Now, on Spreaker, y'all won't be able to see it. I'm sorry. It's not a voice. It has some voice options on there, but it's not on there. You can also check it out. You just go to Gye-Nyame-Journey.com. Y'all know y'all be like, brother, Tim, you got all. Listen, I'm trying to get this territory, right? You know what I'm saying? I can't actually go out and buy this physical territory, but I sure can buy this digital territory. So you go to Gye-Nyame-Journey.com, Gye-Nyame-Journey.com, and you get this month's, last month's, and the last. I think we've been doing it for about 7 months now. Man, a little bit late this month, but hey, it is what it is. Also, I want to remind y'all we have the G&J Mall popping off next week. You know what I'm saying? 6 days away, family. You know what I'm saying? We still got room for vendors. We still got room for the family to come on out, enjoy yourself, come get something to eat, come and chill and talk. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want the conversation to be about today, we could definitely do that too. All right, so without any further ado, hold on. I forgot I got another announcement. Another few announcements. It never gets old over here. We always got to keep it moving. Always got to keep it moving. Always in building mode. Always in building mode. You got to stay in building mode. All right, here we go. So, we got a few things to talk about. Oh, man, I shared it on my timeline. Let me see if it's up here. All right. We just mentioned the G&J Mall. There will also be a little party for the young people being put on. I just wanted to make sure I got the right information. If somebody out there know what I'm talking about, call in so you can let the family know what's going on. Let's go on and build. We got a couple of things we can talk about a little bit later on. But hold on. So first off, before we go any farther, family, make sure that you learn a little bit more about Gye-Nyame Journey. Learn a little bit more about Gye-Nyame Journey. Check out our free e-course. Once again, check out the free e-course. About to post it up, as I usually do, around this time. Check out the free e-course. Bow. Right on time. Also, you can feel free to check out our merchandise. Got to do things to make sure that we're able to support, and hopefully we get to a point where we are able to employ members of our community, members of the tribe. That's my goal. At least that's my goal. I don't know what other folks' goal might be, but hell, we can't be talking all this, revolution without finance is a goddamn nuisance, or even nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So we got to come up with different ways. So I'm trying to look up as many ways as I possibly can to make sure that the family is able to know that we out here trying to do some stuff. So once again, revolution without finance is nonsense, or in other words, a nuisance. All right? So let's do this. Last one. Here's the tip jar. You can hit up the tip jar. This is to support Gye-Nyame Journey directly. Boom, boom. Now, also, for those of you out there, let's just say, hey, man, look, just make it simple, Brother Hatim. Hit us up on the Cash App. Cash App, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, EDIA. Y'all got it? Boom. So I'm gonna open up the lines so that we gonna have some conversation. Make sure y'all hit the tip jar up. Make sure y'all check out the merch. At least check it out. You know what I'm saying? And check out the newsletter. Matter of fact, let me post up the link to the newsletter so that some of y'all out there that might not be on the Black Line, you can get in touch with us and check out our a little work. We trying. Actually, it's a magazine now. It's got too many damn pages. I'm like, just call this a magazine. Let's just call it a magazine and just leave it at that. Copy. Boom. Post up that newsletter. Paste. Wow. There you go. So we got the e-newsletter up too. So there are thousands of ways to support us. Go on and open the newsletter, and we're going to do a little bit of that as we move on, so I can show y'all how it works, because I know it might be confusing for some of you old people out there. Some of y'all old as me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And yesterday I want to thank the people that called in for the show yesterday. We had Elder John Henry call in. We had a conversation. And we also had Sister Shelly I call in. I want to thank y'all for calling in and joining the conversation. Nice conversations. But like a lot of people, because I see some of the comments on the interview I did with Elder Kaba and Reverend Shot, and they was like, man, why you calling them elders? I'm not an elder yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not elder yet. Don't have the full gray and all that. Plus, I don't meet the age requirements. And in Gye-Nyame, I got a couple of qualifications that I got to do in order to get that rank in our family, as well as other community things too. So I'm still in the nation builder phase. I'm an older nation builder. Let's just put it that way. So, and either way, I still feel that we need to show respect. I try to demonstrate what the hell I talk about. Sasha or Gina, give me that gallon thing over there. All right, so I went a little crazy yesterday. Yes, I did.
Mommy drunk some.
Oh. Now that you come out. Okay. So it ain't me. It ain't just me, huh? All right, so we got a little bit of ambrosia there. My little carafe there. We're going to get that clean. Get it filled back up. All right, so I want a little bit more for this toast. And those out there that got the one with the new top on it, with the little, let me know what y'all think about that. What y'all think about that? Because I might be able to get some custom made cork tops, and we might need to go and keep that. So, without any further ado, let's do the toast, and then I'll open up the lines. All right, here we go. First, raising the glass, created by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator, and we say with one resounding Ashe. Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors. Our list of ancestors. We call on Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert, Texana Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris, Fanny, Gaston, Eileen, Crease, Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Sapet Mott, Robin Dick Facour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Ms. Eda Brooks Crawley, Ms. Ree Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Ms. Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Ms. Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Del Hodges Jr. Can you close that basement door for me, Gina? Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Willa, Vita Farmon, Goso, Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mayor Esther Keachka Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Zero Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, here to Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Baxter, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, here World, James Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and I don't know how, Frank and Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Mon Aries, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McCate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Keith Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Bob Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. From there we have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, we got Anthony Brown. No, we got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane, Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundle, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisa Goray, Nathaniel Hassan, Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth, Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton Johanna, Desandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Aulauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Karini Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.Lar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, and Ethel Marshall. Family, we raise up our glass for all of those ancestors. And I thank you once again for trusting me to take care of the names of our ancestors and to keep the memories flowing. All right? Ashe. Can we get Ashe? Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We move to the present moment. Right now we are on Imani, and shouts out to all the Imani babies. We have one Imani baby in the house right now. We got brother Cleve. Also, we got Quasi Lowe, who's also Imani baby. So shouts out to y'all. Family, we are on the day of Imani. For those that don't understand the language, I'll get into that a little bit later on as we start speaking, with the calls and stuff. Any questions, any comments that y'all have, I'm ready. We gon' get it in today, right? But hold on. I want you to activate your reticular formations, and we are going out and we are seeking Imani. We're seeking Imani in our homes. We're seeking Imani in our communities. We're seeking Imani in our tribes. We're seeking Imani in our organizations, and in our institutions. We're seeking out Imani, right? When you find it, don't hold on to it. Capture and release. Take a picture, post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey, share it with the world. You know what I'm saying? Because there's Imani out there, and it's deeper than just church. Right? It's going on. You might want to share a picture of your church service. Or there's other ways that Imani are in operation out there. All right? So family, for those that don't know, Imani means faith. The Ma'atic principle of the day is harmony. The M7 of the day is trust. The color is red, as you see by the Gye-Nyame Journey Media t-shirt. And for those that don't know, that's the phoenix. That's our symbol. The phoenix, right? Rising from the ashes. And at the bottom, if you look, we got that cat N down there, right? Which means our thing, because this is definitely our thing. So we raise up our glass. Oh, my fault. And before we do that, the Hermetic laws gender. Male name is Quasi, as you got little Cleve, that's a Quasi. We got Quasi Low out there. Female name is Akosua. So we lift up our glass and salute the present moment, because this moment is all that we have, family. And we got to work it to the best of our ability. We got to drain every little bit out this moment that we could get. And we raise our glass and we salute this moment. And we salute all those that's in this moment and realize that they're in this moment, because there's a difference from being in the moment and being conscious within the moment. That's what the power is, being awake in the moment. A lot of people are just sleepwalking their moments away. Those of us on Gye-Nyame Journey, we strive not to sleepwalk. All right? Who is that? Shouts out. I can't really see who that is right now. It must be. Let me check on YouTube. I want to make sure you get your props. Miss Nubia 365, peace to you as well. So we raise our glass up to this moment and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our future generations, family. If we don't handle our business right now in the present moment, we are putting our future generations at risk. Also, we are forgetting and we're not using the power of our ancestors. We are not truly utilizing the moment. So us toasting the future means that we are making a pledge with our children, and our children's children on to infinity, that we're going to handle our business. Also, keep it in line with what we talk about in Gye-Nyame. We are generational people, family, so we got to make sure we handle our business in this moment. Why? Because we're coming back. We're coming back in the same bloodline. No, you know what I'm saying? You don't get reincarnated as a dog or a French trumpet or something like that. No, hell no. You come back in your bloodline. So you need to make sure that everything is straight, right? So as we toast our children, we also recognize our responsibility to clear out the way so that they don't have to deal with our problems. They could deal with the new problems that will present themselves that will allow them to go to the next level. All right? So we raise our glass and we salute those children and our children on to infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we salute all of our relations and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to that selfish toast. Family, this is just for you. What is it that you need in this moment right now in order to become a better you? Just saying. Just saying. Because it's only the better us that's going to move us to where we need to be. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most inspiring, the most daring, the boldest, and the wisest individual in the room, I toast you. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm going to sip a little bit. Then I'm going to open those lines. The lines are officially open. All right, now we can go and get our conversation popping off. Crazy Low, you calling me? I'm on my show. If anybody out there with Quasi number, call Quasi and tell him to call into the show. 614-556-4535. Once again, the number is 614-556-4535 if you want to have the conversation. And of course, it's open subject today. But until somebody call in, let's go and continue our conversation. All right, family. So now, those that are new, we have boldly discovered these days of the week, and we figured that we would do what the West Station has always done. We conquered the days of the week, and we have changed them. So today's Imani, tomorrow's Emoja, the day after that is Kuchak-Lear, the day after that is Ujima. Goddamn right. We done took over the week. We done colonized the week. Yes, and now we have those days working for us, and every time we say them, they remind us and connect us back to our culture and who we are. All right? Bold statement, I know, but I ain't scared. And you don't need to be scared either. All right, so what I want to do now is I am going to make a switch on something is missing up here. Something is missing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, family. I'm sorry. I got to do this. Toggle screen capture. Recent. Ooh. Okay. Hold cam. Switch camera. Full. Preview. Camera. Enhance. The piece where I'm able to share the screen is no longer there. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Oh, there it go. It popped up. It know it. See, they fucking with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. All right, so now I'm sharing my screen, family. All right, I'm sharing my screen. So I'm going to lift up so I can show y'all the e-newsletter and how it works. So what we're going to do is, I got my string key up. I need to get off of that. All right, that was stupid. All right, so what I need to do is take y'all to my, all right, we're going to go to Gye-Nyame Journey, Gye Journey.com. You see it popped up. All right, boom. So then we're going to go down to Cat in October magazine. Boom. There we go. All right, so there you go right there. Wonder what happens if I turn it to the side. All right, cool. We do it a little bit like that. Post it back up. So you go up. And there you go. That's the magazine. Now I want y'all to see how it works. So I can't get the whole thing in here. Or can I? All right. So down below, you got several different functions. You could either have it turn automatically by pushing that arrow key. You can make it larger, or you can make it smaller, right? You could have it like that, so that you go through and pick the page that you want to see, or my fault, or you could do my favorite, because that's right. That's what I like right there. You see that? Now, you used to be like, Brother Hatim, but that's so small. Yeah, I know. So what you do is you go down here and you can extend it to a full page and you can make it bigger. You see that? And you go through. That's Kwame's article, Lexicon of Logic. This is either this is the 6th or the 7th. So boom, you can move it around a little bit. You can read it. But if you don't like this, you always go back. You always go back and you can do that. So let's say, all right, boom. I want to see Kwame's article. Well, actually, boom, let's go here. Oh, okay, just switch it on there. So now, these are the thumbnails. So, all right. So now, let's say you want to download it. You can push that button right there, and it will upload the PDF for you so that you can go and look directly at the article. Let's say you don't want to go through the whole thing. You just want to see. Now, we got up to 11 pages that we wrote, and then the other ones are pages from our Facebook page. We post up the news and do some extended stuff on it. So let's say you just want to go to Brother Kwame, Lexicon of Logic. Let's go there. Boom. I just click on that. All right, let's see. Oh, it won't take me in this mode. So you got to go and download the official PDF for it to happen like that. All right, so boom. All right, we go back. All right. I'm going to open. I want to go to Lexicon of Logic. I want to see Lexicon of Logic. So I just boom. And it takes me straight to Lexicon of Logic. Why y'all doing me like this? They just embarrassing me in front of the peoples. That's cool. I'm not mad. You still see. So we invested some pennies to make sure that you are able to get the experience that you want. You can either download it and print it out or look at it on a big screen, or you can just play with the flip pages. Just flip all the way through. We go, Brother Hatim, I went to the ADOS conference. I did an article about that. We got something here about Morgan Harper 2020. What's our data is a question that I asked. We got Have You Wonder by Brother Shamar Hutchison. We got an article by Brother Tykees. You know what I'm saying? Then we go to the news on Facebook timeline, and we got all the stuff that we've been posting with a little bit extended commentary. It's just a little simple something. That's right there called a space saver. That's all that is. That's just a space saver, that Gye-Nyame Journey thing there. But we got all this stuff up in there, so you go and check us out. So now let's get back to where we supposed to be so that we can continue our conversation. Boom. I want out of there. 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 Oops. I hope I ain't mess up. All right, cool. We still on screen capture. I'm turning that off. Boom. Now we back. So I took you through a quick tour of the newsletter. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a little thing on how to work it. Also, family, so now going to the news. Once again, call in line 614-556-4535. Conversation is on you today. Did anybody call in? Somebody, thought I heard something. Hearing things. That's what that is, Brother Hatim. You hearing things. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I turned off my camera, though, because that burns up a lot of extra stuff. Oh, okay. Shit, I ain't in a conference call. What the hell going on? All right, let me turn off my camera. It hung me up. So I apologize for the confusion. Now,
you're the first participant
the lines
in
are
the Super
open.
Conference. Please hold while we wait for the others to join.
So also today, while perusing the news, I was able to stumble across a couple of good articles that we could look at for a few seconds. All right. Come on, Chromebook. You was moving real fast last week. I was bragging on you and shit. Now you moving slow. All right. So, Motown to Growtown, Detroit's urban farming revolution. So they're having a urban farming revolution in Detroit. Sounds interesting. Urban farming. That's kind of what we do here. And also I need to set up a date because we got these holidays coming up where people can go on and get those greens. I know some of y'all gonna be wanting those greens for the holidays. So somebody called in. Who this be?
Gina.
What's up, Gina? G, what's going on? Oh, you ain't want me to be on air all by myself? You ain't want to be. Y'all supposed to be going outside cleaning up my car. Y'all be messing my car up. So what you doing online? All right. Anyway, so we see Motown or Detroit is becoming an urban farming, is a revolution going on. That's from Al Jazeera. All right, so I got an article I posted up something that I got off of. Let me just go on and click on that real quick. So one of the things that we are screaming as black folks, especially, well, all over the country, but anybody that's endorsed by, you got to turn on your background, Gino, and hang up. Anybody that is supporting, that's endorsed by the FOP, we don't want to vote for them. So right now, we know that in Columbus, we know that Amy Salerno is endorsed by the FOP. William Sperlaza is supported by the FOP. We know Emmanuel Remy is endorsed by the FOP. We know Elizabeth Brown is endorsed by the FOP. They got her on here twice. They got Emmanuel Remy on here twice. They got Jody Thomas, FOP, and Amy Salerno, if I'm saying it right. Now also, let me go to a list of candidates that we're looking at right now. From the article, you know we're already looking at, what is the sister's name? It'll come to me in a second. But let me go and let me pull up my Facebook stuff real quick. The ADOS, the team of ADOS here in Columbus has put together a preliminary list. You know, like how they had those tickets, which is brilliant. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Tickets of people that we should vote for, that at least as close as they possibly can line up with our shit, you know, because that's what we got to start looking at. People who are lining up with what we're talking about. Hell with everybody else. We need to make sure that our voices are heard in these discussions. And a lot of times we just allow people not to even have to worry about it, which is kind of crazy, right? Oh, we just gonna take a hit for the team. Hell no. We ain't doing that no more. All right, so here we go. So far list. Here we go. We have Shayla Favor, Columbus City Council. Joe Motel, or Motil, Columbus City Council. Tiffany White, Columbus City Council. Tina Pierce, Columbus City School Board. James Ragland, Columbus City School Board. And Kimberly Mason, Columbus City School Board. Let me find the sister's name, because it was just an article. We just ran past an article about her, and we still got time. We want to meet with her a couple more times, have a couple of discussions with her, because the important piece for us is making sure that we are making sure that these candidates have reparations on their mind. Even at the, I know y'all like, that's not, no. Even on the state and local levels, we need to make sure that all of the politicians that we give a vote to got reparations on their mind. Reparations on their mind. We need to know how they feel about it. You know what I'm saying? If they was in a position, you know what I'm saying? How would they want to do it? Why do they support it? You understand what I'm saying? Because it's becoming very clear. Because I told you yesterday, it's getting hot when you got gangsters out there. I mean, ex-gangsters, you know, as Navita called it and said, he's a rat. You know what I'm saying? But even he recognized the need for some form of reparations. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and for some reason, a lot of us cannot see the need. And I cannot understand for the life of me why we don't. But hey, it is what it is. I can't make it no other way. It is what it is, right? So we don't have anybody calling in. So that means y'all want to end the show early? We only been on here 45 minutes now. Come on now. Let's see if there's anything else on the Gye-Nyame timeline I can cover for y'all. While some of y'all build up the courage, don't be scared, because the information you might give or the thoughts you might drop on us might share somebody's life. Blacks are among the largest consumers in the U.S. and the most ignored. This is from URB, EUR, Euroweb. All right, let's go and look at that. Let's go and take a look at that real quick. This is from EUR Web. Blacks are among the largest consumers, which we know. African Americans rank second among every consumer group in the nation, spending trillions. Oh, they got pop-ups with Michael Jordan crying again. Spending trillions each year collectively. However, there was a $7 million, listen to this, a $7 million decline in investments to reach black people via television in 2018, despite the fact they are spending more time watching TV and streaming shows than the general public, reports the Huffington Post. So when they start dropping the ad revenue, right now, this is how it affects you. Not only do they stop, it's not that they're not getting any more ad money. They know that you automatically gonna be there, so they're not even concerned about even trying to satisfy you or using any agencies that look like you. That's where the big hit comes. You know what I'm saying? Those are a lot of those jobs, as far as the advertisements, are middle class jobs. In addition, it appears that certain prominent brands have consistently failed black people. No shit. Whether it be luxury brand like Gucci selling a blackface sweater. Now, see some of y'all still with them Gucci bags and shit. Or a fast food company like Wendy's co-opting black language and phrases. Corporations aren't listening to the demographic with the second largest spending power in the country. Now, I got an argument for that second largest spending power. See, family, because now when they talk about spending power, I want y'all to be clear that spending power is not discussed among any other people but us. This is what you can spend from your salary. This ain't wealth. See, because this is where a lot of us get it confused. We count rent money, we count utility money, we count car payments, and then turn around and be like, y'all wasting money. Spending power is a trick that was designed for you. So that you always look at yourself and be like, if we only redirected our spending, how am I going to redirect my spending when I'm barely able to make the rent? People are being, check out the market. People are being priced out of Columbus. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing friends and families that can't find places in Columbus. And they got good enough credit to buy houses. They got to buy houses in different places. We've been priced out. So much for salary, right? Come on now. This whole, don't fall for this spending power shit. What's white spending power? Come on now. You ever hear anybody talk about that? No. They never talk. How about Asian spending power? They ever talk about that? No, they talk about our spending power because it counts everything. Everything. And we really need to take a step back and really look at the games that's being played with us. Because we start bickering among ourselves about all the money that's being wasted when it's not money being wasted because we don't have money to waste. I know I was on the other side a while ago. I know. And probably next week I'll be like, stop wasting money. But right now, let's take a real look at it. All right. That's proven by Nielsen's latest report. It's in the bag. Black consumer path to purchase. The report released Thursday highlights now highlights how media engagement, spending habits, lifestyle interests, and more economic advancements have made black people a key population that helps stimulate the U.S. economy. Once again, this country is built up on your struggle and your failure. Always remember that, family. I mean, you are at war. You just don't realize it. You are at economic war. It's an economic genocidal war on you right now, along with other parts of the warfare, because war covers all areas of life. You are at war, and you just have not woken up to that fact. And that's cool. I mean, I guess it's cool for you, so it can be cool for me. You know what I'm saying? You have not woken up to that fact. And then they shoot this shit out to you like spending power. Spending power. Look up other people's spending power. But then look up the wealth numbers. Family, I want to ask you this. When you look at wealth and then turn around, you look at wealth and you see how bad our wealth situation is. And then we get reports, especially in black newspapers and stuff like that, coming out talking about our spending power. You don't see the confusion that is being purposely given to you. It's confusion. How you got a median wealth of $1,700? Now let's throw on the car. Let's throw the car and all the depreciable assets. You got wealth of $17,000 with all of the junk that we got. $17,000. The reason we take out the other stuff is because it can't be turned into ready cash. You can't just go out right now and sell your car for the amount of money that it's worth. You can't sell your couch and get the same get what you think it's worth. So that's why we take that out. That's why the number is 1,700. Now what does that mean? If our wealth level is at 1,700, and then let's throw in all the depreciable assets, about 17,000. Okay, let's boot it up with all the junk we got, the TVs and the computers and shit we got. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's bump it up to 17,000. In comparison with 140-something thousand median wealth, and y'all got the nerve to sit up here and throw an article with me about spending power? Spending power? Do y'all know that spending power includes laundry detergent, toothpaste, toilet paper, utility bills, water bill, and all the other necessities that you got to take care of first. So they take all the money that you make and they say this is your spending power. But they don't never talk about the things that you have to spend money on first. They don't deduct that from the spending power. They don't deduct the fact that your rent that is rising about 3% per year is part of your spending power money, which means that you actually don't have that spending power because you got to pay that rent. You got to pay that mortgage. You got to pay that gas bill. What good is a house in Ohio if you don't have gas? Unless it's all electric, but still you got to pay that electric bill. So, throw something at me that's real. This is not real, but I'm going to finish reading it for y'all because I know some of y'all out there talking about, we wasting a lot of money. We wasting a lot of money. And then if I was to come and ask you what your wealth balance is, you know what I'm saying? Your shit ain't too far above what I just said. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that the majority of people out here can't pull out no 17,000 in cash, let alone 1,700 right now. At this moment, I ain't talking about you cashing shit in. I'm talking about being able to go and get that 1,700 right now. But I could be wrong. All right, let me finish. Then I'm going to get up out of here because I'm getting irritated. I get irritated when I be reading some of this nigga shit. It be, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing but stuff to get us all riled up and get us arguing amongst ourselves, and is another way of turning the finger to point at those that have been victimized. That's all it is. That's all it is. Stop falling for the fuckery. Stop falling for the trickery. Stop falling for it. I don't give a fuck who's saying it. I don't care how they dress it up and how they say it. Stop falling for it. All right. Let me go back to the article. I'm getting hyped up. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit hyped up on this here. And Nielsen. Come on now. Nielsen. Let's look up Nielsen. What good is Nielsen other than TV ratings? Now the motherfuckers is talking about spending power. Give me a break. This year, we wanted to help brands and marketers understand the multifaceted process blacks take to buy the products they buy, says Cheryl Grace, Nielsen's Senior Vice President of Community Alliances and Consumer Engagement and co-creator of the Diverse Intelligence Series report. In a statement, there are several drivers, but culture is at the center of them all. Further, with their love for technology, they are much more savvy and conscious consumers. They are, as we say, woke. They pay attention to how companies are speaking to them. As they spend more, they want more for themselves and from the brands they support. How's that been working for us? How's that been working for us? Nielsen studies show black Americans are more likely than the total population agree that ads provide meaningful information. However, money spent on advertising black consumers decreased by 5% between 2017 and 2018. Go and check out the case with Byron Allen, that whole piece. You know what I'm saying? Byron, he breaking it down. See, because right now they're giving you lightweight numbers. You know what I'm saying? Nationally, you know what I'm saying? They have a budget that is ridiculous as far as advertisement. If you add up all these companies and the total amount that they are spending with us and on us, I'm less concerned about them, what they spend to advertise to us. We need to be concerned about what they spend to advertise with us. How many black owned, how many ADOS companies, how many black companies are being, and I'm more concerned about ADO, how many ADOS companies are they spending money with to advertise to us? Right now, there's a grand total of about 18 billion or 84 billion overall being spent on advertising focused on African Americans through media. That's a decline from the year over year, Grace said. We're watching more, but brands are spending less to reach us. It's a problem. So we get, right now there's a grand total of 18 billion, of 84 billion being spent. Supposedly to reach us, but then how much, once again, going back, hell with them advertising to us. How much of that money is going to companies that are us to create ads, to create jobs? Come on now. Grace told HuffPost, this is why it's vital to create programming and ads inclusive of black people's voices. When you have a level playing field and you allow us to participate, we're going to react, and we're generally going to do it a little bit larger than total population has allowed, she said. So that niche content is really very critical. So she didn't, so I gotta look up Grace. Is she black? Is she the ADOS? Because her issue is they need to advertise to us more. No, they need to advertise through us more. Period. This is where I start having issues, because it's like, boom, we become satisfied with fuckery. Fuckery is not okay. It's not. Really, trust me. I know. Imani. Imani. All right. So if there's no call-ins, we gonna end the show. Remember, we got the G&J Mall next week. Hoping to see some of y'all come through. Of course, we'll be doing some streaming throughout the day for those that can't make it out. Family, encourage some of your family members. We got to go out here and we got to start. We need to, I don't know if it's too late, but we need to be registering. We need to start registering to vote. We need to get those people that thought they couldn't vote before. We need to really, really start up in the outreach. And this don't mean you have to go out there and talk to people you don't know, right? Talk to the people that you do know, right? And let them know how important these coming elections and how powerful our vote and the amount of change that we're going to be able to get in these next few elections. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. The change is coming. The radical change is coming. It's afoot. People see it. People smell it. You know what I'm saying? And in particular sense, a lot of us are now identifying ourselves and in a sense putting them borders around who we are. We're a little bit more able to focus in on our needs. And there's nothing wrong with that. When a plane is going down, they tell you to put on your mask before you put on your child's mask, because if you put on your child's mask and you can't complete it and pass out, it does no good. So you need to put on your mask first, family. We got to put on our mask first. This plane is going down. We need to put on our mask so that we can help others, because that's what we do. But you can't help nobody if you ain't got nothing. Can't help Ghana, can't help Nigeria, you can't help the Caribbean islands, can't help nowhere else if we don't have our shit here straight in America. For a long time, the saying was that the black world is waiting for America, American blacks, ADOS, to rise up. We had an opportunity, and now we got people arguing about whether we right or wrong for doing it. Are you serious? Or are you serious? Young people went out here, they created something, just like hip hop. And many of us are listening to what they're saying just like our elders used to listen to hip hop. You making noise. This ADOS shit, you're making noise. Not realizing that your way of doing things and your music is now old school. Just like I was messing with my sons today, my son and my nephew today, or yesterday, because of the mumble rap they listening to. You know, I'm just clowning them and shit. But that's their shit. That's what's in. You know what I'm saying? I'm on what I used to do is on the way out. You know, they're gonna be on in a minute. You know, they all gonna be on the old folks tours. That's what they do now. Old folks tours for our brand of hip hop. We got a whole new generation coming up now. Right? Speaking a new language. Spitting lyrics that I can't even understand. Like, damn, I'm old. And many of our ways are old, and we have to start realizing that we need to go on and see, because this whole generational gap thing, where it's like, that's some falsity shit, that's some other bullshit that's been fed to us, because we have always had tight relationships between the generations. This is some new shit. You know what I'm saying? There was none of that shit when we were on plantations and prior to plantations. How you gonna have a generation gap on the slave plantation? Nigga, we all gotta get up and go to work. Come on now, this is some new scientific, they call it social engineering shit that they say because it's affecting other populations that is supposed to be affecting us. All this is not real. There's supposed to be no generation gaps between us. We at war. We are under attack. Economically, politically, socially, educationally, not even sexually. Shit. What you think this whole toxic black masculinity is? What you don't y'all motherfuckers shoot bombs across our bow and we don't even recognize that they have declared war. How the fuck do you make masculinity an enemy? Make men an enemy? Come on now. Come on now. Uh-oh. We got other people. Uh-oh. Call in. Don't be shy. I'm seeing stuff on the thing. Hold on. Let me see if it's popping up over here. Because I see some. For some reason, none of. All right, let me make this bigger because I'm seeing some. I'm seeing Mr. Hassa stuff on here, but it's not popping up on the screen, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell going on. So you got to stay on top of all this shit because, like I said, family, somebody might be dropping jewels, but they keep everything kind of separate and make it hard for us to see everything that's being dropped. So don't fall for the foolishness. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All right. Uh-oh, it's not popping up here either. Shouts out to Miss Kim, Sister Kim Carswell. So, all right, I got a trick for them. Watch this, family. I got a trick for them. They can't fuck with me. Now, I keep on telling y'all, it would be best if you go to gnjmedia.live. gnjmedia.live. I get all your stuff there. Where we at? I gotta go to I'm trying to find my live right now. See, they won't let me get to my live right now, but I know I know some of the shortcuts. Let's do some of the shortcuts. All right, here we go. Come on, don't freeze up on me now. Now my book is freezing up on me. It's cool. Let me go and close some of these windows. Give it a little bit more room to work with. Because I got some comments that I'm seeing on. Yup. All y'all commenting over here, I ain't even seen them. All right, here we go. We're having an African dance party for our youth and our families, 3 to 6 p.m. Next week at the mall. So come on out and support. It's free. Bring your moves. Each one teach one. Wear your traditional African attire or dress as an iconic African hero. Queen. All right. Also, so if you own a house, you are taxed into slavery. That's from Sister Terhassa. Care to chime in on the money we give away? Money goes to taxes. True. Taxes and all that shit. They don't count that in spending power. When they talking about spending power with us, they ain't talking about the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Some of us still owe money. I ain't shit. These motherfuckers is not slick. They are not slick. And we got to stop letting them think that they out slicking us. They're not out slicking us. All right, so family, this is Brother Hatim. Gave y'all a chance to call in. Y'all could have used 614-556-4535. Once again, that call-in number, let me post it on this one because just in case, because y'all ain't getting, because it don't look like y'all getting any of the messages over here. Call-in number is 614-556-4535. Call-in number. I see you, Sister Cynthia. Okay. But it posted up. But it won't allow me to post back through there. I do care to chime in, but I'm driving. Oh, okay. I can dig it. All right, family, listen. I am about to get up, get out. So this is Brother Hatim. I want to thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Check out those candidates. Go back, review. Check out some of the candidates. You know what I'm saying? That y'all, that may help. Could I do a practice on the show this week? Yep. What you mean do a practice? You mean for your presentation? Yes. What night would you like to do it? I could close the lines down. I could have you call in, and you could just do a solo if that's what you want to do. We could do that. I have no problem with that. Just hit me up when you stop driving. Let me know when you want to do it, and we're just going to arrange it. If you want to send out texts and stuff to let people know you're going to be on, and I can send it out to my list as well. Yes, she could practice. For those that don't know, Sister Regina will be doing her thing at the TEDx, and I think it's coming up. Is it coming up next week? Yeah, by all means, you can do that. Yes, you could. Anything else? Any other requests? Comments? Thoughts? Questions? Concerns? Nobody even said anything about the discussions we was having yesterday. Once again, last try. Call-in number. Brother Hatim, can I? Yep. 614 Friday. Oh, damn. You need. So you want to do something tonight? Around 6 o'clock? Do you want to do the Coogee Chagalia show? And it just be you? We don't have to do the tribal quotes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, the family ain't complaining, so yeah. But let me know when you want to do it. You said yes. It's fit. I can just call in on regular show. All right, cool. We'll do that. So the TEDx here will be Friday, October 25th. Right? Friday, October 25th is probably sold out, but for those that's interested, it's more than likely at the, what is the, Lincoln? It's more than likely at the Lincoln Theater. So it's going to be a nice event. Got a lot of our community members that's going to be participating tonight or Tuesday. Nothing special. I just call in. All right, so you let me know. Once you get there, you got my number. Text me. Let me know if you want to do it tonight. We're going boom, boom, boom. I shoot it out. Have people rating so that they could get what you got. Or we could do it on Coogee. Now, the only problem with Coogee is that that if I'm sitting around a long time, because in some cases I'm leaving work just a little bit early, I can't sit around too long while I'm falling asleep. So it might be good to do it tonight. Just being honest with you. So hit me up. Hit me up a little bit later. Think about it. After you get done with your drive, have a great, marvelous, and wonderful day. All of you. I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Right? And I am out. So peace, family.